Welcome to the Venue Insider, a Venue Reservations podcast on venues around the UK. Today we're interviewing Claire Taylor from the Royal Courts of Justice, a historic and unique London venue. Hi, thanks very much for joining us today. Please can you introduce yourself to the Venue Reservations audience and tell us what your role is at the Royal Courts of Justice.
Hi, I'm Claire Taylor and I'm Event and Sales Manager for seasoned events at the Royal Courts of Justice.
Please can you give us a brief history of the Royal Courts of Justice, this venue? What kind of events have been going on sort of over the last 12 months as well?
The Royal Courts of Justice is home to the High Court and Court of Appeal for England and Wales and is one of the last great wonders of Gothic revival architecture. It was opened by Queen Victoria in December 1882. By night it's quite simply one of London's most unique event venues. It's situated in the heart of Theatreland and has built a considerable reputation for hosting some of the capital's finest events, from fashion shows to awards dinners and Christmas parties to wedding receptions.
So have you had any famous people at any of your events at the Royal Courts of Justice?
We have. We've had several high-profile fashion designers from Giles Deacon, Philip Tracy and Vivienne Westwood, where they had a celebrity following. We've also had several film premieres where A-list celebrities have attended.
I'm sure they're most popular with the staff.
They were indeed.
So what makes the Royal Courts of Justice so unique compared to the other venues in London and nationwide venues?
The Royal Courts is one of the only times that guests will be able to dine within such breathtaking architecture, heritage and drama within such a prestigious and iconic landmark. The Great Hall has 82-foot high ceilings, which is impressive enough and designed to give the wow factor to your guests.
Can you tell us the logistics of running an event at the Royal Courts of Justice?
We have to work outside of court hours, so our production teams come in prior to the courts opening in the morning and set up all the staging and lighting for the event, and all the furniture and catering equipment from seasoned events is delivered in the morning, and then we're not allowed to do anything during the day until 5 p.m. when the courts close. At 5 o'clock the whole event is then set up ready for guests to arrive at 7 p.m.
Can you tell us what kind of events are coming up at the Royal Courts of Justice soon and how you see the events industry moving?
We have a lot of award ceremonies and lots of Christmas parties coming up for the rest of the year, which will be sure to keep us busy. Clients are always looking to better their last events, so we have lots of competition in looking at past events to see how they can better each other. In terms of how do I see the events industry moving, we are always dealing with very last minute bookings now, so there's a much shorter lead time and clients are definitely working to smaller budgets but to try and keep the wow factor in their events.
What's the most unusual request you've had for a party booking or other event at the Royal Courts of Justice?
The most unusual would have to be a groom that wanted to arrive into the venue on his Harley Davidson. Unfortunately, we couldn't accommodate that.
Very naturally. Thank you very much, Claire, for your time today. That's Claire from the Royal Courts of Justice.